Hey guys, it is super hot here, so excuse the sweatiness on my face. It's about 40 degrees Celsius outside and my air conditioner's pumping, but I've just been out shopping and stuff, so I'm a little bit sweaty. So, the last few days I decided to go off my mood stabilizer, which I'd only been on for like 2 months, because it was just making me so tired all the time. And I couldn't even string sentences together. So anyway, I went off that, and the last few days I've been feeling really good, really normal, like normal. But today I'm feeling a little bit hypomanic, which is the first time that I've been feeling hypomania in, God, maybe 10 months. And that's really good because hypomania is pretty awesome. So for anyone who doesn't know, hypomania is when somebody who's bipolar feels intensely happy, full of beans, mind bouncing off the walls, racing thoughts. This is what some of the people experience. Everyone sort of experiences a little bit differently. But you want to talk a lot, you want to go out and do stuff, you're full of energy. You are extremely optimistic, extremely confident. You feel like you could do anything that you set your mind to. And yeah, it can also be described as feeling high as well. So I would probably say that high is most similar to cocaine, but it's not obviously quite as high as cocaine. Well, it's not for me at the moment, but yeah, it's a really good feeling. And those of us that are bipolar, I think all of us that have experienced hypomania would usually agree that we love hypomania. It's great. It's when it's, if you are bipolar and you get to a manic state, that tends to get a little bit scary because it's not just, high and feeling great. It's high and feeling lots more. Oops, battery dismissed. So anyway, I want to try and start thinking about being bipolar and borderline personality disorder as a gift. I think, being diagnosed with yet another mental illness, depression I was diagnosed with many years ago, but being, having this new stigma of this, 2 new mental illnesses that, people in society generally tend to think, oh, she's really fucked up, or she's really crazy. Well, I mean, anyone that knows me knows I'm crazy anyway, so, and that's why they like me, because I'm a little bit nuts, I'm a little bit different. I go out there and do whatever the hell I feel like doing and take risks and, push the boundaries, and I'm creative, and, I have been, thinking, why do we have to treat this as an illness? Sure, the depression side of it is not good, and it's very difficult to get anything done. But when we're hypomanic, we can achieve so much more than people in a normal state. We can do our work, 10 times faster than normal. We can come up with amazingly brilliant ideas. We can envisage all these things that people that don't have bipolar just could never even begin to comprehend. So it's kind of like we're using a different part of our brain that people without bipolar don't necessarily get to tap into. So, I really want to try and see this as a gift rather than an illness. And I'm going to try and concentrate on making posts on this vlog that are focused on being positive about this mental gift and ways that we can try and harness the power of our hypomania And also, you know, ways that we can try and get through the depressive states, because they suck, and everyone has a different way of dealing with them. But I've recently joined some Facebook groups for people with bipolar and BPD, and 90% of them are very, very negative people. And it is interesting, actually, like having access to these communities of thousands and thousands of people that have bipolar, and going, oh my God, I'm so much like everyone here. Like, we are kinfolk. It's crazy. We're crazy. But there's a lot of negativity. I mean, a lot of people just kind of are getting angry at, you know, all these tiny things, which is what people with bipolar tend to do. We get extremely aggressive and agitated over like tiny little things. But I think I've learnt through counselling how to notice when I'm doing that and take a step back and go, right, okay, in reality, what am I going to achieve by getting angry about this? It's just going to expend my energy, and it's going to make the situation more difficult to deal with, because I'll be being angry to another person who's just trying to do their job, even if they're doing that job with extreme incompetence, which is usually what triggers us. But yeah, so I've learned to take a step back and just go, okay, well, I can either get really angry and like it's going to go on forever, this situation, or I can go, no, I'm not going to let this get me angry. I am going to just go, whatever, if I need to go through this process, I'm going to do it without any anger towards this person and the way that they are doing their job, or the way that their system works, you know, whether it's the government or, you know, a telephone provider that you're trying to get support from or something. You know, I'm not going to let this turn into a mega situation. I'm just going to keep it calm, keep it in control, not get angry, be as sweet as possible to these people that are being incompetent. And yeah, and then that's how the situation actually gets resolved so much quicker and with so much less stress. So, oh God, I'm jumping from sentence to sentence, aren't I? Sorry. Part of hypomania. So all this negativity that I'm seeing on these Facebook groups is leading me to want to start vlogging about positivity and the bipolar illness as a gift. Okay, and that's all I wanted to say today. Oh, and I wanted to give you a little tour of where I work, just so you can get to know me a little bit better. This is where I work. Let me turn the camera around. So this is my desk here, and this is actually my apartment. So I live and work here. This is my kitchen bench. My little lounge room. So it's quite a tiny apartment. Yes, it is. All those cushions I made, and that fur rug, and that painting, and that lamp, which is not quite finished yet. And that's my kitchen. Yes, kitchen, lounge, all in the same room. Sorry, that's my kitchen bench there that I made as well. It's a little bit wobbly, but we'll fix that soon. So yeah, it's really lovely to wake up and get to sit there at my, my laptop looking out onto my balcony. I'm just going to show you my little secret closet in here. Just to show you that there is actually loads of space. You probably can't see it, it's probably too dark in there, but I keep all my photography equipment up there, and like all the pots and pans and my sewing machine, microwave, all the crap gets out of the road. And I'll just show you my little balcony. It's really hot out there, so I'm not going to actually go outside, but that's our dining area. And I made all those bench systems. And yeah, so hopefully you can actually see all of that. Yeah, I just wanted to show you where I live and work, and that I am a really normal person that, you know, works 5 days a week when I can be bothered, when I don't have depression. And yeah, I am a highly capable person that, you know, doesn't let bipolar make me a victim. It makes me a bit of a champion, I think. A bit of a, not a champion. Champion's not the right word. It makes me a strong person. Someone that takes crazy risks and has crazy ideas and goes after them. So, yeah. That's my post for today. Hopefully there'll be some more positive ones for the future. Bye!